Welcome back, guys, and today we're going to be doing something a bit weird but cool. Pythagorean theorem in 3D, and as you can see, I spelled in wrong. How wonderful. Anyways, the formula is quite simple. A squared plus b squared plus c squared equals d squared. And d can be known as the diagonal. In Pythagorean theorem, for rectangular prisms, we're finding the diagonals of the hypotenuse. And so, marker. So yeah, it's just 3 squared plus 1 squared plus 2 squared equals d squared. So 9 plus 1 plus 4 equals d squared. Simplified even more. 14 equals d squared. Square root both sides. So there are two ways to write your answer. You can write as a root or as a decimal. I'm going to do both. So since 2 and 7 are prime, first answer is going to be d equals the square root of 14. And then we're going to plug in the square root of 14 to our calculator. Which gives us 3.74. I'm going to round to the hundredths place. If you round to a different place, your answer is going to be different by a little bit. Alright. For example 2. Let's do we're going to do a cube. And it's going to give us the dimensions 2.5, 3.5, and 5.5. And so we are going to do 2.5 squared plus 3.5 squared plus 5.5 squared equals d squared. And instead of doing it in my head, I'm going to type it into the calculator. 2.5 squared plus 3.5 squared plus 5.5 squared. 48.75. So d squared equals 48.75. Let's square root that, and we get, if we were to square root it, we would get d equals the square root of 48.75, and d equals 6.98 for the